YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you? Good afternoon, folks. Your boy Pat Coltrane back. Y'all wasn't expecting to see me, was you? I say, y'all wasn't expecting to see me, was you? If you ain't seen my video, you definitely wasn't expecting to see me. But if you watched the video, you would know I was going live today. Y'all hit that like button one time for your boy. Them is free. Panther fans, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about. Let me go ahead and say, when this first came out, this was hilarious to me. First, let me say, and I was ready to go live. You know what I'm saying? And really, you know, just go in on Matt. And I was even gonna give Joe Persons, you know, some kudos, man. But you did something today, Joe, that just kind of threw me off, big dog. But listen. We going to get into this article a little bit. Let me go ahead and let y'all know. Let me go ahead and say it. If you did not go read the article, we going to go over it a little bit here. Spoiler alert. We going to go over it a little bit here. I'm not going to go through the whole article. I ain't going to do slow talking Joe like that. Everybody done bootleg that man article, man. Poor little Joe. Y'all gonna make him go back to the Observer. But we're gonna go over it a little bit. But go read it. Go read it. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I got my copy from. I only say that because the person who gave it to me ain't here now. I'll give y'all a clue later on. But I done read it. I done seen enough. But if you support it, go support that man. Go support that man. Pay that $2, man. Go get the Athletic and pay that $2. Anonymous, what's up with you? Jay Cook, what's going on with you? D Cash, the Real Zero Chill, 10 Tizzy, Leon Murray, what's going on with you? Jack 2 times, my man's More Worship. Chauncey Ellerby. Omari Tillman, what's going on? EL was 1829, my man's. My girl Tiana Gilliam up in here. What's going on, Tiana? Nathan, what's going on with you? Carlos Cabilo. My bad, Carlos. 10 Tizzy. Oh, I think I gave you a shout out already, but you get 2 of them. My girl B Diva 890, what's going on with you? Hero Zone X200. Donna B, I see ya. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all heard, man. It just hit the news, man. R.I.P. Betty White, man. 99 years old. She made it, man. You know what I mean? You know, I think she was about to celebrate her 100th birthday, but she didn't make it to it. But it's all right, Betty. R.I.P. to Betty White. You will definitely be missed, man. CJ, what's going on with you? Lord Beerus, Orlando 704. What's going on with you? Orlando, Florida 704. What's going on with you? Yo Nails, what's going on with you? The 4-man rush. The 4-man rush. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing else. They say Rule Z need a reply to the ether. They don't even got. I'm be honest. Rule replied, man, and it's like, oh, we're gonna talk about it, cause Joe, come on, Joe, come on, dog. Don't do stuff like that, bro. Don't do stuff like that, Joe. You wrote this long behind article, dog, really blasting this man, really exposing this man, and then you get up in a press conference and act like, bruh. Anyways, we're gonna get to talk about it. Quell Davis, what's going on with you? David Chisholm, Leroy Miller, Trap, Derek Ori, what's going on with you? Squad Down Productions, what's up with you? My man's Power Play J, what's going on with you? Steven Jenkins, y'all hit that like button one time. Them is free. You Can Handle the Truth. 919 B Will, what's up with you? Kieran Cho, what's going on with you? My man's Rodney Murray, what's up with you, big dog? T Driggs 19. Felix Graham. My man's Moni 2K, one of the best moderators in the world. You hear me? What's going on with you, big dog? D Perkins, what's going on? Caleb Dixon. Look, let's get into this, y'all. Let's get into this. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. B Diva, y'all know what that mean. B Diva know what that mean. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, which means I'm probably gonna hold y'all long. But anyways, I'm gonna try not to. So this article hit Twitter this morning, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If nobody else started talking about it, I definitely wouldn't have read it. Okay, I follow Joe Person on Twitter. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest. When he first went to the Athletic, I wanted to support him. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't be reading no articles like that. I wanted to support him. You know what I'm saying? After he left Observer, he wanted to do the, the independent thing. I think I might have had 1 month. I can't even remember. I think I got the free trial or something like that. After that, I ain't read now other Joe Person article. Okay, and that's not even me trying to disrespect him like that, but it's just me telling him I definitely won't read your article. But when this was dropped, Yo Nails, go to Twitter, man. Go to Twitter, Yo Nails. It's all over Twitter. Okay, it's bootlegged. Go to Twitter, you're gonna see it. But when this was dropped and somebody showed it to me, I ain't really paid no attention. But then something had caught my eye. And I said, wait a minute. This might be some heat. This might be some heat. And I got to reading. And Matt Rhule really, Joe Brady really laid it on thick to this man. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this. Everything that, we read, don't take it as facts. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you got to notice, and Matt Rhule kind of said this, in his presser today. One thing you got to realize, he did say, sources say this source anonymous. Okay. You know what I mean? I want to believe that this was, some reliable sources or whatever. And I want to believe that Joe Brady, I'll keep going to call this dude Joe Brady. Joe Person, he's a journalist with integrity. We want to believe that. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, there's still some room for speculations in this article. So I ain't going to take it as the Bible. But Joe really, really laid it on thick. You hear me? Really laid it on thick. You know what I'm saying? He came different. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen nothing like this from Joe. So, you know, shouts out to Joe. I would expect something like this from like Mark Newton or something like that. But he really went in, man. And really, this whole article, I'll be honest with y'all, this whole article kind of just gave us confirmation. I think that's why it was heat. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody already felt like this. Everybody already knew this about Matt. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody already knew this. But to hear it from, you know, anonymous sources and to hear this stuff, it's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really say something that really surprised the heck out of you. You know what I mean? He just told everybody what they already believe, and he provided a little bit of evidence, and he said some stuff like, man, that happened for real? That happened for real? I ain't surprised, but that Mark did that for real. Let's get into it. Now, like I said, y'all, Leroy Miller, what's up with you? I'm burned out on the pound. Pretty much. I am pretty much. Oh, and Moni, we got to talk about Sheena, dog. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to Sheena quick, dog. No, I mean, for real. Shout out to Sheena, man. Like, I don't really know her like that, and she don't really know me, but shout out to her, dog. For real. We gonna talk about it. So, like I said, y'all, this is the bootleg. Okay, so if I give y'all know what bootleg is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? So I might show y'all this article. It might not be in order. It might not even be from the article. The actual article. But it's bootleg. Okay, so just ride with me. Okay, it's going, whatever I tell y'all, whatever I show y'all, it's got something to do with the article. Okay, it's bootleg. It is bootlegged. Jay Anderson, what's up with you? Let's get into this real quick. This is one of the first things that jumped at me about this article here. Now, can I get somebody to read this for me? Read. One day. So check this out. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see. Because I know some of y'all watching this on your phone. Y'all can see that. When head coaching vacancies emerged at USC and LSU this past fall, Matt Rhule, y'all, listen. Matt Rhule told his Panthers players he could get one of the top college jobs and make more money, but he wanted to be with them in Charlotte. Matt, come on. Matt, what is that to say, man? Y'all, what did I tell y'all, man? What did I tell y'all? I think it was the last show. Matt do not know what to say. They need somebody in there. He just don't know what to say. Especially people who lie a lot. I used to be a professional liar. People who lie a lot, they say all the wrong things because, for one, the stuff that they believe, especially a character like Matt Rhule, the stuff that they truly believe, when they say it, it's a mess. So the stuff that you want to hear, it sound like a lie. They're not even good at lying. So this right here, for Matt to say something like this is totally wrong, man. What is that to say to your players? Like, oh, okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like they the daggone little giants. What? Like they the bad news bears. Like they the freaking mighty ducks or something. What? Y'all know in all them movies when you got a dysfunctional team, you got a coach, you know, and in the movie, the coach, you know, could probably get a better job somewhere else. But he said, you know what? I could go on someplace else and do better things. But you know what? I care about y'all. I care about y'all lives. I'm here for the less fortunate. What is that? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, sir? You gonna sit up here in my face? Them players got bigger houses than you. Who you think you are? You doing me a favor? Boy, I'm about to cuss. I want to say something along the lines of, get your ass out of here. What, man? I gotta be careful because I've been getting in trouble. My man Colton Haynes with the super chat. I got to pause this for a second because my man Colton Haynes done hit me up with the super chat. Shoot. He said this process is going in the wrong direction. you jumped the article, but that's all right, Colt. You can do whatever you want. Shout out to Colton Haynes, man. This is really my homeboy. He sponsored the show. Man, that's a big old super chat. Me and him done hung out. This picture he in. Real quick, this picture here, and me and him went hunting. That's his dog Rufus. Shout out to Colton, man. I appreciate you, man. But Rhule, who you think you are? Rhule's comments made during a team meeting presumably were meant to assure his players of his belief in what he calls the process. That's why I'm saying he don't know what to say. He don't know what he's talking about. He not good at this. You're not good at talking. Matt Rhule is somebody who not good at talking, who believe he good at talking. That's where all that arrogance come from. That's why he feel like he can say whatever he want. You supposed to just ride with it. All that fast talking, deep, and then sipping. So yeah. Which has come under increasing fire as the Panthers have lost 21 of 31 games under Rhule's tenure. Mark. You know what? Yeah, Mark. Mark Rhule, you're done. You done, man. You done. How dare you, man? Get in front of everybody like these is churn. And I went back and I watched my videos on Matt Rhule just to see like how we even get here. And for the longest, I've been preaching like his ability to coach. How would it translate to the NFL? Going from coaching little churn, from coaching to churn, to coaching grown behind men. And you really trying to talk to these dudes like they kids. Like they kids, man. And you got it badly mistaken. I could have gone to one of the top colleges. Who was in this presser? I mean, in this locker room when you said this. You were looking at grown. That why Shaq got to get in these press conferences and say, I got kids. Because y'all trying to treat him like he a child. Man, I'm a grown behind man. I got kids. And my coach trying to talk to me like I'm a child. Like we the freaking Mighty Ducks. I could have gone anywhere. Man, this ain't no storybook, man. It's the NFL. I know you might feel like it's scripted, but this the NFL with grown behind men. You gonna look at them in their face. They drive better cars than you. That's what you don't like. We're gonna get into that. Sean of the Straw Hats, what's going on with you? He says, Rhule think he's some kind of inspirational coach or something. They gave him all that money for nothing. For nothing. You try too hard, man. You trying too hard. And it's not genuine. That's why you can't get the respect that you feel like you deserve. Somebody has said, in college, Matt Rhule really wanted to be he wanted to be the face of the program. He wanted to be the face. And that's why you sit up there and be talking like you some type of politician and talking crazy and whenever you first came here, you stand up on the podium and gave some beautiful speech. That's what you want to believe. You gave some beautiful Easter speech and had everybody gassed up, and you not producing. The process not working. The process is not working. It's not working. You messed up. You messed up. Then you got us out here looking bad. Lord Beard say, Matt, a good old Christian boy. Look, you got us out here looking bad. And I told y'all, I constantly try to tell y'all, because y'all know I'm a believer. But at the same time, I know that there are Christian brothers and sisters who talk real slick. They talk real slick, and you can spot them a mile away. And I spotted Matt Rhule a mile away. You talking real slick, man. And fast. Slow down. And now you got people out here talking bad about you. You should have just kept it real. Keep it real. But you too prideful, you too arrogant. Some people say he a narcissist. Like, come on. Man, I was trying to read comments. Let's go to another article. Matt, you got to go. Dave, you got to go. Now, at the same time, y'all, while we going through this, keep in mind, Joe Person writing this, okay? Because let me tell y'all one thing, man. Like, I call it like I see it. I don't take no sides from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I call it how I see it. If I don't like something, I don't like it. I don't care who the person is. If I like something, I like it. I don't care who the person is. Okay? Just like when it come to Dave Newton, I had told people I don't like Dave Newton. Then Dave Newton went on them show, C3 podcast, and I got to understand what type of person he is. I don't totally like everything he write, but he a cool dude sometimes. So whenever I see stuff, that's how I judge stuff. So I want y'all to keep in mind Joe Person doing all this, because I want y'all to understand my thought process and the way I felt whenever I first read this to where I'm at now. Because I'm going to tell y'all, at the end, we're going to get there. I told you, I said I wasn't going to hold y'all. I said I wasn't going to hold y'all long. Okay? Let's get into this next paragraph. Now, again, I don't know if this is in order. Okay? This is how I got it. Shout out to my connect. I ain't going to say who the people are or who the person is. Okay? I ain't going to say no names, because it's really more than one name that you could associate with the person who get. I ain't going to do it. I told y'all, don't do no crime with me, man. I ain't good at that. Is this the right one? Okay, yeah, let's ride with this article, this part of the article real quick. I can't remember what it's about, but we're going to break it down. Again, go to The Athletic, go to Twitter, go somewhere you can read the whole article, and if it's backwards, then it's backwards. Rhule was hired in Carolina in 2020 after overseeing quick turnarounds at Temple and Baylor. But sources say owner Tepper is unhappy and embarrassed. Joe, who told you that? And embarrassed after the $16 billion hedge fund manager, dang, how you telling them people all that man business, gave Rhule a 7-year, $62 million deal to outbid New York Giants for his services. Now, real quick. Who told you that, Joe? Who told you that, Joe? Now, this might be out of order because I can't remember or not, but it's some stuff I want to say for last. Who told you that, man? Now, if this true, this a doggone shame, man. This a doggone shame. Tepper, you the money. You ain't got to be embarrassed. Joe Person counting your money. $16 billion. He said you got $16 billion. That 62 million ain't gonna hurt you. That 62 million ain't gonna hurt you. It's time to be done with it. Tepper apparently plans to give Rhule a third year, with Rhule saying this week the owner had privately expressed nothing but confidence about me and the future and moving forward. Now, somebody lying. Somebody lying. But look, hey, I don't know who controls the y'all YouTube, but you might be right. You might be right. Joe, who your source, man? I promise I ain't gonna tell nobody, man. I promise I ain't gonna tell nobody. Cause this is a huge lie. Somebody lying. Either Matt lying, or Joe lying, or that source lying. This right here is a huge lie. Matt got in front of everybody and say, I talked to Dave. I'm gonna play his presser. I'm gonna play his presser in a second. He said, I talked to Dave. He ain't show nothing but confidence. He loved me. He said David loved him. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Come on now. Hey, look. And on top of that, he gonna bring him back a third year. So who David Tepper told that he embarrassed? It got to be somebody real deep for Dave Tepper. Did Dave Tepper tell Rhule? No, Rhule don't even. Man, look. Okay, let's do this. If you heard your boss think you embarrassed, you have embarrassed them, you embarrassed the company, are you gonna get out in front of everybody and say, "Oh, my boss believe in me"? Somebody lying, Matt. I hope you ain't that bad. And you know what's scary? Matt might be lying. He might. I can see him lying like that. I can see him actually lying like that. I don't see. He say he confident in me. I don't know what he talking about. Lord Beerus, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. He says, Joe whistleblower Brady spilled all the beans. Spill all the beans. Joe said, look, I got something for you. Joe. Hey, Joe. It's Joe. I got something to tell you. Yeah. Rhule don't know what he talking about. David told him straight to his face he an embarrassment to his company. That's why he bringing him in a third year. Man, please. Appreciate that super chat. See, what's going on with you, man? Trill One, what's up with you, man? Moni says David Tepper should have done more research on Matt Rhule before hiring him. Big facts. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tepper, man, you make way too much money, man. I guess you got money to throw away, but yeah, you should have. But to be honest with you, I should have did more research on this dude, man, instead of depending on folks to give me the news. All y'all, we should have known this wasn't going to work. I know hindsight 2020, but we should have known this stuff wasn't going to work, man. Donna B said, a lie don't care who it tell. Who tell it. I messed that up. Donna B said, a lie don't care who tell it. What was I saying? But the 3-month collapse after a 3-0 start has tested everyone's patience, with one Panther sources characterizing the team's regression in Rhule's second season as a cluster. This is a churn-friendly show. Who said that, Joe? A Panther source characterizing. You've been talking to Chris with Charlotte Vibe, because don't believe nothing he say. I'm joking. Shout out to my man's Chris. A Panther source characterizing the team's regression in Rhule's second season as a cluster cluck. Listen here, man. Listen, we've been that again, let me tell y'all, this article ain't doing nothing confirming. Like, he ain't saying nothing new. We done been called a high school team. We done been called a clown show. Now we saying this a cluster cluck. Man. Who told you that though, Joe? That's like, just say it. I don't like that kind of stuff. That's why I can't be no journalist, man. I be telling everybody name, man. I be telling everybody name. So and so told me. I lose my job so freaking fast. I lose my credentials so fast because I be done told him. I was talking to DJ yesterday. He had sent me this text. DJ Moore for the Carolina Panthers had told me he don't like Matt Rhule. DJ Moore probably texted, man, lose my number. What? I'm sorry. This is my first day. You shouldn't have told me that. Y'all see I'm about to expose who gave me this bootleg article? I want to expose, but I ain't want to get jumped. It's too many of them. I'm kidding, man. I need to stop because people think I'm about that snitch life for real. I ain't. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, there's nothing to be surprised here, but it's definitely confirmation. Joe, shout out to you for writing this, man. You know what I'm saying? And whoever told you that, you might be your own source, to be honest with you. Whoever told you that, this was beautifully written. Chris G said, Southern Mafia leaked the article. Southern Mafia trying to get him up out of there. Like, man, you got to go. This a doggone shame. We losing money. We used to making money. I ain't gonna say that yet. Shout out to Jay Cook. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Let's see what else I got. Let's see what other paragraph from this article I want to go into. Okay, this is what I want to go into real quick. Let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Let's see. Is this the one? Okay, yeah, that's it. A 32-6 loss to Tampa Bay last weekend matched the largest margin of defeat in his 2 seasons, but Rhule said his process is 1,000% working. And then he put that junk in quotation marks, like, man, you even like you mocking him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joe, like, I'm trying to keep from really saying what I want to say. I'm gonna save it for last. Joe, you like even mocking him, like he said it's 1,000% working and 1,000% working. Like, that ain't even possible because it's 0% working. Even if the results don't show it, there is growing skepticism among some Panther players about whether that's the case. Many of the 20-plus players, staffers, team, and league sources interviewed for this story believe the same attributes that made Rhule a successful college coach are undermining his efforts in the NFL. Man, I mean, Joe, who you interviewed, dog? Who you interviewing? Now, let's say, this is what they say now. This is why things ain't working for him. This is why they say things ain't working for him. They say Rhule like a college... Oh, I gotta cut it off. Rhule like a lot of ex-college coaches used to controlling every facet of the program. They say Rhule, like a lot of ex-college coaches used to controlling every facet of the program, has the tendency to micromanage. Let's pay attention. everything that touches the football, as one source put it. Who said this, Joe? Rhule has the final say. Let's go back. Rhule has the final say on roster decisions, although he called that a formality when General Manager Scott Fitterer was hired in January, saying the two would work collaboratively. Okay, listen. Let me tell y'all something. And shout out to Dave from Panther Nation Podcast. That's my guy. Dave gonna hit me up, right? Dave gonna hit me up and tell me, Pat, you need to apologize to Scott Fitterer. Now, listen here. Y'all know that I ain't got no problem apologizing, because I be wrong a lot, okay? But what I ain't gonna do is apologize when I ain't wrong. Okay, like I said, I've been married 13 years, and when I ain't wrong, I'm gonna say it. Okay. But when I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize. Now, let me help y'all understand at where I was coming from and what folks need to understand. I'm not knocking that Matt Rhule got control over this team. Of course, he came in before Scott Fitterer, and I'm pretty sure he does have this control. You know what I'm saying? And per this article here, it's a lot of sources that believe he everything that touches the football, he the source, and he got the final say so. My whole stance has been they all dirty. Okay? And I ain't just saying that, because of how I feel. I ain't just saying that because it's from article that say some sources. We're going to get into that for a second, because Matt Rhule, he really replied to Joe and really kind of, like, really, I'm going to say it. He kind of punked Joe. But anyways, this is still a good article. It's still a good article, and I like it because it do give me a confirmation. But I go off of true evidence. If he would have got on here and actually said Scott Fitterer don't do nothing, the sources say Scott don't do nothing. See, the article says, oh, he has a final say so. Then it goes into speculation. Okay, then it goes into speculation. I'm not doing that, because what I believe when it comes to Scott Fitterer, it's evidence out there, and I already showed y'all. It's evidence out there, and I already showed y'all. Now, if you was the type of fan that every move that we made this season, you gave Matt Rhule the credit, then you could talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you told me, oh, Scott ain't doing nothing, Pat. This is all Cam Newton, all the trading that we did during the draft, everything that happened, good or bad. If you came to me and told me Matt Rhule did it, then I'm definitely not gonna argue with you, because look, you might be right. But if you the type, Scott Fitterer, he good, Matt Rhule, he bad. Look at what Scott Fitterer doing to this team. He doing some good things to this team, and then come back and say Scott Fitterer ain't doing nothing. That's contradictory. You contradicting yourself. What is Scott Fitterer doing then? What he doing? He doing something. That's why I say his hands dirty. And I ain't just saying that because I think it. I'm saying that because that's what they showed me. That what Scott Fitterer has said. Don't make me play these videos again. Okay, this ain't me just saying, oh, I think Scott Fitterer is doing this. I think, no, his hands dirty. Whether it's real dirty or a little bit dirty, his hands dirty. Okay, and I'm telling Panther fans, just look for the red flags, man. I don't care who had the final say. They all saying the same thing. I don't care who got the final say. They all saying the same thing. Believe it or not, they all saying the same thing. So yes, maybe Matt Rhule does have some control. This dude said, everybody he interviewed for this, Joe, who you talking to? You definitely talking to somebody, either Joe Brady, maybe Trey. You must be talking to somebody that really, really know this team, somebody that's real close. It's got to be somebody real close to Matt Rhule, man. I don't even want to say it Joe Brady, man. I don't even want to say it Joe Brady, man. For real, for real. I don't know who you talking to that you got all this from, but I want to give you props. But today, you kind of went, you kind of like, you kind of threw me off a little bit. You kind of threw me off a little bit. Now, before I go any further, do I need to prove that, and I done did this like 3 times already. I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna keep doing it. Y'all know that's just not what I do. You know what I'm saying? I say what I mean what I say. If I was wrong, I would definitely get on here and apologize. But I have seen the writing on the wall when it comes to Scott Fitterer. Whether he has control, he has no control. I seen that he does have a say so when it comes to this team. But what's happening is y'all allowing Matt Rhule to take all the blame for everything. And then don't give him no credit for nothing. So who the credit go to? Because nobody was praising Matt Rhule when Cam came back. Nobody was praising Matt Rhule whenever we picked up Stephon Gilmore, which this article alludes to Matt Rhule wanted Stephon Gilmore. Nobody, all the good stuff, all that trading we did, nobody said, look at Matt Rhule doing all that trading. No, that was all Scott. That remember y'all gave him all the credit. Now all of a sudden, Scott, he ain't been doing that. He just sitting there like a little baby. Man. But by this article, it's obvious. It is obvious that once again, Matt Rhule is a control freak. It does explain why we don't have no superstar. Somebody asked the question. I can't remember who asked it on Twitter. I wish I can remember. It's like, do we have any, who is the face of the team? And I realized, really, Matt Rhule really want to be the face of the team. That's why he didn't want no Cam Newton. See, he didn't want no Teddy. See, because what he thought he was getting in Teddy, he thought he was gonna get a PJ Walker. That the type of quarterback he was. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. He thought he was getting a PJ Walker in Teddy Bridgewater. Yes, sir. I'll do that. And I'm be honest, I ain't know Teddy was a psycho. And I don't mean like bad in a bad way. I ain't know Teddy had a personality like he had either. I thought that's what they wanted. Oh, they just want a clean cut quarterback. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. That's what they thought they was getting. But then when they got here and they realized, oh, this man got a mind of his own. He just ain't gonna let us run over him. And he gonna tell it like it is. No, we don't like that type. No, we don't like that type. And he not gonna let us run him over. Not it making sense, man. Not making sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what Donna B say. Y'all do what Donna B say. Hit that like button. Like it's Rhule head. Bust him one time. Big facts. Jack 2 times says maybe Zane Gonzalez is the face of the franchise. Ain't no face, man. Ain't no face. And anytime Cam tried to become the face, Rhule was right there to accept any chance that this dude fail. Any chance. Any chance. Matt Rhule never gonna get it, y'all. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it because he too prideful. He's arrogant. You can't tell him nothing. We're gonna talk about it. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, let me get it. Let me let y'all hear this real quick. Now, mind you, now you see Joe Brady saying all this stuff. I can't even really go in like I want to. I can't even really go in like I want to because I done watched this press and it kind of like killed it, man. Like it kind of killed it. What else I got up here? What else I got up here to talk about? Let's see. Let's see this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Fitterer said the arrangement is similar to the setup in Seattle with head coach Pete Carroll and GM John Schneider, but where Carroll had been an NFL and college head coach before being hired in Seattle in 2010, Rhule's only previous NFL experience had, yo, this so dumb. Like, it makes me upset, more upset. Every time I read it, I get upset. Experience was a 1-year stint as the Giants' assistant offensive line coach in 2012 under Tom Coughlin. Y'all, look, hindsight 2020, man. Hindsight is 2020, man. I can't believe we did this to ourselves. I can't believe we did this to ourselves, dog. Rhule, who turns 47 in January, has leaned heavily on his Temple and Baylor connection in building his staff and freaking roster. This dude trying to make the best Baylor and Temple team ever. The best Baylor and Temple team ever. This is another confirmation about the nephew-tism. This stuff everybody already knew. You know what I'm saying? But it's confirmation and we appreciate it. It's confirmation and we appreciate it. And though more than half of the assistants on Rhule's first Panther staff had at least some NFL experience, none had been in an NFL head coach or coordinator. Y'all, this so backwards. We never gonna get it. Not we. Matt never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. And the coaching staff is getting worse. The coaching staff is getting worse, not better. Y'all heard Jeff Nixon presser yesterday? I forgot to even talk about that. Don't y'all know this dude said that Sam Darnold can do the same thing as Cam Newton, bruh? I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance, but you already showed me. You already showed me, though. I tried to give you a chance, and you sit up there, man. Please, man, please. The proof's in the pudding. Hold on. The proof's in the pudding, said one veteran personnel official. The product on the field is bad. Who said that joke? I promise you I won't tell nobody, man. I promise you I won't tell nobody, man. Man. Y'all, now, Joe, like I said, you did an awesome job with this article, right? And y'all would think, my man Grim Reaper, I appreciate that super chat, said Matt Rhule is not the face, but the butt of the franchise. It got to be the worst, man. He got to be the worst, man. He want to be the face, and he don't realize, don't nobody want to see your face. Nobody want to see you, Matt Rhule. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Nobody don't care about you, Matt Rhule. You want to sit up there and talk. You want to be the one that everybody listen to. You want all this attention. But see, you see it come to backfire. Now you got attention. And it ain't good. Now you really get to see who you are. You want to be the face? Go look in the mirror. Don't nobody want to look at you, Otis. Ain't nobody come to see you. Don't nobody say, oh, yes. We got, you know, we did say that. Y'all said that. We got Matt Rhule, and it was parades and all that. That man was giving all them Easter speeches. Y'all gassed him up. And what happened to him wearing them little smocks and stuff? He tried to build an identity for himself. He was really trying to, you know, brand this team as his team. That's what he really tried to do. Because he turned them college teams around to be okay college teams. I don't even think they was elite college teams. They were just there. He was so proud of that. He thought he could do the same thing with $1 billion team, with a $3 billion team. Man, please. Ty Williams, I appreciate that super chat, man. Rhule thinks he still has access to the transfer portal and early signing period for his process. He don't know how that thing work. He don't know how that thing work. Hey, look, now I remember. I can remember in my last live. Appreciate that super chat, man. I can remember my last live when they was asking Robbie Anderson about the process and what is that supposed to look like to the fans. Robbie talking about, when you building a building and we building it brick by brick. Robbie, don't get the line like him, because you ain't making no sense either. Stick to the real. Stick to the real, Robbie. When you're building it brick by brick, y'all said we wasn't rebuilding. Y'all talk about process, trust the process. Nobody trusts y'all. Y'all sound like con artists. Y'all sound like straight up con artists. Underground West said Rhule might get forced out of Charlotte. I've been saying this, like Tepper. After this come out, now what? Now what? You got to let him go now. You got to let him go now. You know why? If y'all watch my show, did y'all watch that last video? You know why? You got a leak. You got a leak. There's a leak in this old building. Hey, hold on. I got to play this because that thing had hit me. I had thought of that off top. I got to play this. Oh, I can't play it right now. But shoot, it's a leak in your building, and somebody got to move. Somebody done tell all their business like that. Done told all the business. Whoever you told that you are embarrassed by Matt Rhule, start with them. Because I know you ain't told a whole lot of people. I know you ain't told a whole lot of people. You hear me? You got a leak. You hear me? You got to fix it. I ain't gonna tell you how to fix it. See. Hey, y'all wild, man. Y'all are wildin'. Whoever you told you trying to hang out with people drinking and stuff, you set up there drinking that scotch. You seem like a scotch guy. A whiskey sour, whiskey smash. Something like that. And you set up there and said, man, I spent $62 million on this dude. He is an embarrassment. Who you told that to? 4-Man Rush said that's Cecil Newton, the snitch. And you know what? If it was Cecil, I believe he'll tell it. Like, y'all remember that video, that interview with Cecil and Cam whenever Cam got released from the Patriots? Cecil come out and be real. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's the kind of talk I like. If it was Cecil would get out there and say it. You'll see whatever that show Cam has, the Friday show, Friday Free, whatever you call it. He'll get out there and say, yeah, man, I was sitting with Dave Tepper and he told me Matt Rhule is an embarrassment. Gary Pinkney, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. Cam pointed it out. There's no process. No keep pounding spirit. It ain't college where you have a kid for 3 to 4 years. That's what he trying to do. He think he got players that got scholarships and all that. You know what I'm saying? He think he's still trying to build men. These grown behind men who got kids at the house. And you still trying to build them up. No, you don't even know what you're doing. I got 3 to 4 years with y'all. I promise you, I'm going to get you to the next level. Man, I'm at the next level. Appreciate that, Funky Friday. Appreciate that, B Diva. Funky Friday. Cecil Newton to be on Funky Friday telling all the business. Y'all know I got a bad memory. But yeah, Rhule be unable. I want to build you up, man. I promise you, I'm going to get you to the next level. Man, I'm a league MVP. What you talking about? Get me to the next level. You doing the wrong coaching style. You hear Cam Newton say, man, coach me. He think he coaching already. He think he coaching whenever he get in front of the camera and be lying and stuttering. It's like, man, do you know how to coach? When you got a player say, man, coach me. Like, what kind of boxer got to tell the trainer, hey, man, train me. I'm getting busted in the head, man. What you think I should do from your perspective? And Matt Rhule just sitting over there. You know what? That's a telltale sign. Now that I think about it, that's a telltale sign, man. When Cam Newton begging you, like, man, help me out here. You try to throw that man to the wolves. I'm getting upset now. I don't know why I ain't noticed that. Yeah, y'all see how I be reading in the stuff. Cam Newton said, coach me. And Matt, you so arrogant. You so freaking arrogant. You got in that presser and try to say, yeah, Cam Newton's on the side. He tell me, hey, coach me. Yeah, he ain't saying coach me because you do this to the best coach in the world. But you supposed to be doing your freaking job and offer him a perspective from the sideline, giving him some type of advice. I know he look like Superman for real, but when he get out there, you just, hey, what should we do? I got some timeouts and I got a red flag in my pocket. I got what I'm supposed to do. You doing a good job, Jill. Everybody doing a good job. Oh, wait a second, timeout. Wait a second. That should have been a telltale sign right there, man. You don't know what you're doing. I don't want to get into that right now. I don't want to get into that right now. King David, what's up with you, man? Oh man. Now, y'all see this article. Like I said, I didn't go through the entire article. I just gave my viewpoints on some of the points he made. Again, go to the Athletic, give Joe his money. He spent all night working on that thing. Okay? Saying all this inflammatory stuff. Shoot. And then Matt Rhule had his presser today. Now, y'all, this is what, like, I just call it how I see it, man. Okay? I just call it how I see it. Let's listen to this presser. This thing was hot. This thing was hot. For real, for real. Let me play this real quick. Let me play this presser real quick. This joker here. All right, hold on. Now, Joe done said all this stuff about him, telling him, letting David Tepper know he got a leak in the building, talking all kind of crazy stuff about this dude, confirming everything that the Panther fans don't like about this dude, confirming, saying that people talk about him behind his back, people talking about Matt Rhule behind his back. Now, let's get into this real quick. Let's get into this. Hold on.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Sheena?
I'm good. There was an article.
Hold on. Yeah, it was going to be a lot of stopping and starting. You could go listen to this. Look at his face. Look at his face. Because he know. You been on Twitter. Y'all already know. This happened this morning. He on Twitter. He know the buzz because he know what's going on. So he should be prepared for this. He is prepared for this. He knows what's going to happen. Good morning, Sheena. Oh, man. Did y'all hear about what Matt Rhule got caught liking? It ain't that deep, but it's hilarious. Go to Twitter. You'll see Matt Rhule. Go look at Matt Rhule likes, and you'll understand why he's smiling like this. Good morning, Sheena. I say, good morning. Good morning, Sheena. Look how he's smiling. Look. And shout out to Sheena again. Everybody know what's going on. Everybody. Now, keep this in mind, y'all. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, man. Okay? Joe Person dropped the bombshell. Okay? Joe Person dropped a bombshell. Joe Person is giving a presser today. Okay? The only I ain't want to spoil it. I ain't want to spoil it. Go ahead.
came out this morning. I'm pretty sure you've heard about it. There were some things in there regarding locker room dissension over the decision to keep a lot of Temple and Baylor players. What has there been any type of disconnect in the locker room that you've seen or noticed?
No, I've never noticed anything. I've never had anyone say anything to me. So it's hard for me to comment on anonymous sources and things like that.
Hey!
So I think
Look, see
we have
what
a good
I'm
locker room full of good guys. Working hard and from all different places. So I've never seen anything.
Look, he say, look, see that was kind of like that. Like, what you want him to do now? Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. He said, don't nobody tell me nothing. Whatever you hear, they ain't said to my face. I don't comment on no anonymous sources. You still a mark. You just marked Joe out, that's all. You still a mark. Because we know who you are. But now you're trying to, you've been practicing that. Oh, I don't comment on anonymous. I don't comment on anonymous sources. Whatever, man. Let me tell you. You should have G-checked them right there in the daggone. Before they even started, you know how they answered, hey, do you want to open up with a comment? I would open up with a comment. I would have said, if that was me, because I'm real. I don't care who it is. If I would have got up there, I would have said, look, I know there's an article going around, but I'm be honest with you, I'm not sure where this stuff is coming from. I'm surprised there's a lot of anonymous sources in there. Joe, I need to talk to you because I wish you would have came to me and said what you needed to say or come to me for verification, but I was not interviewed for this at all to get my response. So yes, y'all can ask whatever questions y'all want to ask, but there is a lot of inflammatory lies. I want to say, y'all are some liars. Ain't no way. That's what you should have did. Y'all need a better PR guy. Man. Y'all not good at this. Rhule, you're not good at this. Oh. You gotta I don't know. Now listen.
And just a quick follow-up to
Come
that,
on,
there was
Sheena.
also a mention of you telling the guys that, that you could go somewhere else, namely back down to college and make more money.
Yeah.
But you're choosing to stay here in Carolina and build things with them. How did that conversation go?
Again, I'm not going to comment on anything that someone anonymously said. And
See what I'm saying? I could tell he talked to the PR guy. I don't know who the PR guy is to get that. But see, you still messed it up. If it wasn't true, just say, I never said nothing like that. If I said something like that, it was never meant to be understood like that. You don't know what you're doing. No comment. I plead the fifth, Sheena. Sheena Bina. Look at this. Look at this daggone smirk on your face. Get off my team. Get out. Get out. Shoot. This man aging every day. That article say he 47. This man looks 60. Sheena, I'm not going to comment on it. Boy, you going through it. You going through it because you lying.
something to somebody, that's just not my way of doing things. What I will say, Sheena, is that I believe in what we're doing, and I appreciate the people here. I know change is always hard, especially when you're not having a ton of success. So I certainly understand that there's going to be criticism and there's going to be cynicism. And
this man said, change is hard, especially when you're not having a ton of success. We're not having no success, man. Like literally no success. You got the same record you ended up with last year, man. No success. What ton of success is you talking about, man? What are you seeing, man? You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, when the reporter's asking the last presser, man, what is it? What's this process? What other process has been working? Ain't nothing working. You lying to me. You trying to sell me a lemon. You trying to sell me a Kia Sorento with 100,000 miles on it. And you trying to tell me ain't nothing wrong with it. No, not Kia. A Rio. A 2008, 2009 Kia Sorento. I keep saying Sorento and I mean Rio. I messed that joke all the way up. But you lying to me.
all those different things. But, when I walk into the facility in the morning and I see injured guys and healthy guys and guys, grinding away at things, when I talk to guys and hear their perspective,
hold on.
the guys and guys,
I thought it was military.
grinding away at things.
That nose itching again, bro. Look, man, we all got our vices. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got allergies. That's why sometimes y'all see me do it like this. But I don't be doing this right here. Hey, yeah, so like I had been saying, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna put that on you. I ain't gonna put that on you because I ain't got no sources.
When I talk to guys and hear their perspective, not everyone's going to always be happy, but I'm excited to be here. I believe in what we're doing. I believe in the people that are here, and so I've never wanted to be anywhere else. So that's all I can say. But in terms of so and so said this, like that's I can't. I'm not going to engage in that.
Thank you, Coach. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, Sheena.
Hey, he thought he was smooth. Yeah, I just did that. Yeah, Happy New Year, Sheena. Man, please. What are you talking about?
Hey, Coach, what can you share right now in terms of how you're going to deal with some player replacements in terms of the COVID outbreak that you guys are dealing with?
Well, Chris, obviously we got Rashawn Melvin back yesterday. Brandon Zylstra came back today. We're waiting on a couple other guys to
Now, real quick, that's my man's Chris Jenkins. He get a pass from me. He ain't got to talk about this, okay? Chris got to keep it professional at all times. I don't care what nobody say. He don't have that what's the word I'm looking for? He can't do it, okay? He can't do that. He can't do what everybody else do. Chris got to keep it professional at all times. This man independent. He got a lot of stuff working against him. Chris, don't you get up there and get involved with this messiness. Okay, keep your credentials. Because I believe if Chris say the wrong thing, they taking them credentials. Okay? They gonna take them. So Chris get a pass with this question.
maybe later in this afternoon, maybe some other guys tomorrow. Now, obviously, they will have gone a whole week without practice. So, we've kind of told the team all hands are on deck. Whoever's available has to be ready to play. We've had some guys practice on offense and on defense. It's kind of like throwback football. So whatever it takes, we'll take a bunch of guys on this trip. And as last Sunday, Zylstra, was ruled out that morning. So up until 3:25 Central Time, we'll wait and see what the situation is roster wise.
And real quick, you had a lot of guys with growing this week. Is there anything in particular to make of that, or that you're trying to do to help eliminate that from happening, if possible?
I just think it's a long season. A lot of Burris has had that groin since the beginning of the year. Guys like Jermaine and Justin and Champ. I mean, they've played a ton of football for us. They've been out there. Champ and Jermaine have been out there all.
Why are we doing this? I'm be honest. I'm be honest. Why are we doing this, y'all? Why we? This was my frustration about this. Okay, that's why I appreciate Sheena coming in, because we got something to talk about. Nobody don't care about what these Panthers gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't trying to hear none of that. You know what I mean? I hope the players get healthy. Shout out to my man Chris. You did the right thing. Ask them questions. But I don't want to hear nobody else ask about this. Like, this should be more about did y'all not see that article today? Don't do me like that. That's why I say shout out to Sheena, man. We need some questions need to be answered. Chris said, we got a lot of growing injuries. How you think that happening? Chris, man.
Year, so I think at this point in the year, guys are beat up, right? And this is the first 17-game season year. We had a hard training camp. It's been long. I just think that's just the natural wear and tear, and we're very forthright on our injury reports. So, but these guys have been trying to take care of their bodies for a long time. And like I said, Justin hurt that groin. I think it was Houston, maybe. He's been dealing with it all year, and very grateful to him that he just every day comes out and tries to fight through it. I mean, he's a real professional.
Y'all,
Thanks, have a good New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, let's go to Joe Person, followed by Jason Brown.
Here come Joe Person. Y'all saw what I just showed y'all. Y'all saw what I just showed y'all. Okay? You just wrote this long article with all these people you done talked to. With all these people you done talked to, Joe. You done wrote this long article and dropped it like it was a Dr. Dre album. You just dropped it. You just did this long article saying all this stuff about this man to his face. He probably did a bump before this. I ain't saying they doing drugs. I'm sorry. No, you don't. No, you don't. I ain't want to say that, man. But jokingly, he probably did a bump before this, just so he could calm his nerve. Well, no, he wouldn't be calm. And now it's your chance. It's your chance to ask a question.
Hey, Matt, I saw where Cam Irving has a non-injury related designation now, as well as the cap.
Y'all got beef.
If you could expand on that.
Yeah, he had a family matter that I.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? Don't get up there and do stuff like that. That's why I can't look. Look, I like jokes sometimes, man. I like jokes sometimes, though. But see, this is what I'm saying. See, if this was David Newton, even though we don't like David Newton sometimes, David get up there and say what's on his mind. Okay? He get up there and say what's on his mind. You dropped a $2 article, bro. You dropped a $2 article and wanted people to pay for it. Dragging this dude. You had all types of speculation and saying you done talked to this person and that person. The article caught fire. You knew you was coming here to talk to that man. I don't like stuff like this. I don't know about y'all, man. You knew you was coming to talk to this man. And he look at you dead in your eyes. Through the computer. He look at you dead in your eyes. And you say, what about Cam Irving? Nobody don't care about no Cam Irving. What we talking about Cam Irving for? What we talking about Cam Irving for, man? You just said all this stuff about me. You're not allowed around me. That's what I tell you. That's what I would have told you. You said all this stuff about me. Talk about you done talk to my kids. Talking about my boss embarrassed about me. No, you got to see me. Don't ask me about no Cam Irving. Y'all don't know how beef work. They don't know how beef work. Don't be trying to talk to me like a brand new. I don't like that. I don't like that. You done did all this talk. You wrote a whole article. A whole article talking about this is a cluster cluck. You said all this stuff, saying my boss embarrassed by me, talking about I run this team. Scott Fitterer don't do nothing. He don't got no say so. I'm holding everybody hostage. Everything wrong with this team is my fault. I got a bunch of nephew-tisms. I'm hiring all the bailiffs. You said all this about me and all this my fault, and then you want to come and ask me about Cam Irving, man? No, man, you can't. You can't do me like that. Not like this. So that's what my feelings kind of changed, man. Because I love the article. Very well written. Okay. Very well written. I love, and I hope the sources is real. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to attack his integrity. Like Matt Rhule. Matt Rhule attack his integrity. Okay. Matt Rhule attack his integrity. But I ain't gonna do that to you. Okay? I believe that you talk to somebody that's close to him. Like some folks saying Joe Brady. Who else y'all say? Trey Boss. Y'all say Cecil Newton. He talked to somebody. Maybe David Tepper wife. Something. Got to be somebody. He said higher ranking official. It might have been John Coleman. They don't sit up there and look, let me tell you. There it is right there. I just got it right there. Big facts, Jared. Big fact. I'm glad I seen that. Shoot. Should have been some furniture moving. Or the block button. I would have went off on him. But it just hit me. Y'all telling John Coleman this stuff, ain't it? This John Coleman. I'm telling you that's how it worked. Y'all know who John Coleman is, right? It's the dude that keep retiring. It's the I don't know what his job was, but everybody love him. Let me tell you something. I got uncles like that. You know what I mean? Everybody know people like that. They real friendly. They tell all your business. You sit up there and you think they're your therapist. Oh, look at old poor little John Coleman. And you sit up there and you sit down with John Coleman and he done told them all their business. And he went back and told them, hey, I ain't the one to spread no news. But Tepper don't even really like him like that. You caught John Coleman in the barbershop. You caught John Coleman. Poor little John Coleman. Yeah, and he just gonna run it. Shoot. He gonna tell it. That's who telling all that stuff. You got all of this going on. Ain't no way. I don't care how professional y'all is. I don't care how professional y'all is. You can express how you feel about that man. 10 Cities said it was Mick Mixon. That might be possible too. That's a good one. That's a good one. I believe that one. I believe that one. For real, for real. Joe Clarity, my man, I appreciate that super chat. Said, what's good? What did I miss? You ain't missed nothing. No, I'm lying, man. You missed everything. You missed Joe Person going in on Matt Rhule. Wrote a diss album, a diss track, and then got in front of Matt Rhule and punked out. What about Cam Irvin and is he okay? Is he okay? No, ask him about. Sources say that you came out here and told us that Dave Tepper has all the confidence in you. Sources say that you an embarrassment to him. He would have had to get up out. What you say about me? Yeah. That's what I had said. That's what folks tell me. That's what folks is telling me. Don't get up in it. Oh, hey, Happy New Year, sir. Love you. I love you, sir. Happy New Year and God bless. Man, you done wrote all that stuff about me trying to make me lose my job. Don't talk to me. Man, I don't like stuff like that, man. Stand on what you believe. But that's all I want y'all to see. The rest of the interview is basically updates on the team, man. Everybody asking about the team. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. Okay? Like we don't know what's gonna happen or what's going on. The team is broken. Okay? The team is broken. Nobody cared. Y'all had a chance. Like I said, shout out to Sheena. My boy Chris get a pass. But y'all had a real chance to really say what y'all need to say. There was a lot of stuff that y'all could have asked him today, and y'all worried about Sunday, man. Nobody might not even watch that game Sunday. Look, God bless the players. You know what I'm saying? I hope they get healthy. I don't even know who healthy and who playing, who not playing. I don't know, because I don't care. Because we got a mess right now. People talking about, oh, man, we about to tank. Ain't nobody think about that, man. This team ain't no good. You know how far this team off? Y'all know how far this team off. And then you got to keep Matt Rhule another year. So you're really behind maybe 3 years. Because you got to keep Matt Rhule another year. Then you got to allow a coach to come up in here. And if he ain't no prodigy and no miracle, then you probably got to give him 2 years. Y'all 3 years behind already. Y'all 3 years behind already. Matt Rhule out of here. I know Matt Rhule coming back next year. He might come back next year, but he out of here. He not going to do nothing because he never going to get it. He never going to get it. 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 Look at his face. Are you going to get it, Matt? No. Look at it. I'm never going to get this. Yes, B Diva. 3 years. At least. At the least. So 2025. Man, I can't believe this. I'm doing this on New Year's Eve. The team got me worked up. Team got me worked up. It's all good, Joe Clarity. What you shooting, man? What was you shooting at the gun range? Better save them bullets, man. Oh, real quick, man. Y'all remember that last live I did? If y'all noticed, I got to go back and look at the video again. But during that live, I went like this. I was like, I went like this, and I was looking around like, what the heck was that? Did y'all know I was having an earthquake? And where I'm at right now, we done had like 5 or 6 earthquakes. So when I thought about the gun range, I thought about, the end times. I don't know why. But it was some earthquakes over here, man. My My house was shaking. I thought it was like a tank or a truck or something drive by my house. It was an earthquake. So I just want to tell y'all that. The 4-man rush says Matt Rhule building a team for Archie Manning in 2028, and he gonna be like, "We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. We finally got Manning. We finally got a Manning. Y'all welcome." That's a doggone shame. That's a doggone shame. Let me take this dude face off my doggone computer. I can't even look at you, man. Can't even look at you. This is a mess. This is a mess. Beer says Matt just that substitute teacher that's unqualified to teach math. But he laid back, so we tolerate him. I don't tolerate him. I definitely don't tolerate him. Definitely don't, man. And hopefully he go. He definitely got to go. That's probably a compliment to him, cause he a college coach. Oh, I'm a substitute teacher. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Joe, you better save them. Save them bullets, man. I told you I had an earthquake. Save them bullets. I'm sorry, ammo. Save them ammo. But yeah, what you shooting though, you can find them. You can find them. What the world? Man. Creekside Entertainment said, and I kind of talked about this, should have kept Gettleman if we being real. To be honest with you, it's the same thing. This is like an alternate universe. You know what I'm saying? This really like an alternate universe. It's like this really, Dave Gettleman, it's like Matt Rhule is Dave Gettleman doppelganger or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this was meant to be. This feel like it was meant to be. There was no way we was getting out of this. None. No way. If we would have kept Dave Gettleman, it don't even matter. This way we would have ended up. Beers, I appreciate that super chat. He said, does a win Sunday do damage control for Matt? No. Heck no. Not to me. Like, it don't mean nothing to me. Ain't nobody playing with nobody. So this is almost like a college game to him. This is almost like a college game to him. Shoot. My man's Twan down with the cash app. Twan, you up in here, man? Man. Oh, Antoine, I think that. Hold on, let me make sure that's the same. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm giving a shout out to the right folks. I don't want to. Yeah, my man's Twan down. Appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, my guy. Boom. Appreciate that, man. Yonel said, I'm worried David Tepper won't have it in him to fire Rhule. That's a Tepper hire. Yeah, I think that's something that's a good worry, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a good worry. What up, Twan? What's going on with you? Appreciate it, man. I didn't know you was in the chat. But appreciate it, man. But yeah, that's a good worry, man. Yeah, that should be everybody worry. Okay? Not only that, like I said, not only that, even if he fired Matt Rhule, y'all might just get another Matt Rhule. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should be worried about. Like, yeah, Matt Rhule gone, but he might bring in another Matt Rhule. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. You just don't know because it's obvious David Tepper is new to this. Okay? David Tepper is new to this. And I know a lot of people are, oh, yeah, Scott Fitterer, he gonna save the day. Even though he ain't did nothing to make y'all to make y'all believe in him. I don't understand it. Okay, he ain't showing me nothing but red flag, but for some reason y'all believe in everything he did. What did he do that was good if you don't believe that he didn't do nothing? So, anyways, y'all don't know. Y'all might get another Matt Rhule. Cheering. This some serious time. Priscilla, I appreciate that super chat. Hey, Pat, I'm missing you. What's going on now? It's like when Trump was in office. Happy New Year. Priscilla, all I can say is go check out Joe Person's article. He dragging Matt Rhule, basically giving everybody confirmation. And Joe Person pretty much just punked out after he done dropped it. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. But that's what's going on. Happy New Year to you too, and you and your family. Jared Costin, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. Just wanted to say I'm going to miss your shows next season. You bring a lot of laughter through tough years like this. Thank you, Pat. Hey, Jared, man, I appreciate that, man. I might give you a fire flame just cause you almost bought a tear to my eye. Man. I'm gonna miss y'all too, man. Appreciate that, Jared. Appreciate that super chat, man. I appreciate all the support you showing me, man. I appreciate all the support. But now I don't know what I'm gonna do next season when I be stressed out. Maybe I'll be on Twitter or something like that. Maybe I'll vent on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll vent on Twitter, and I'm gonna create another account on Twitter and just be trolling. That's where I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna start doing, trolling. Man, I knew when Priscilla said something about Trump, I knew it was gonna turn into politics. Look, it is what it is. Everybody look everybody. Hey, Twa, man, nah, I gotta go. I gotta go. Shannon Lowe say, just talk to the wife about. Let me tell y'all something. My wife don't even watch none of my shows, man. For real. She don't watch none of it. Well, she watch it one time. She don't be watching my show, man. She don't care. She don't care what I do. It's like, I'm just playing. Love you, baby, because I know you watching it. Yeah, me too. See, I'm gonna be out there too. The infamous 47. What's going on with you? He said ticket sales gonna be hurting next year. For real. Big facts. Ticket sales gonna, and that's why I'm trying. It was on that way. It was gonna do that this year. It was doing that this year. Man, if y'all would have bought stocks in the Panthers before Cam Newton got here, and then sold, man, I would. That was the only time I wish I would have bought some tickets, so I could have resold them at that time. Because the fans were going down. Y'all remember it was the opposing team fans all in the stadium. All in the music video. There wasn't no real Panther fans there. Cam came back packed out. Guess what? Stock drop. Miro! Hey! Myro M. Hey, Myro M. Happy New Year to you and your family too. Do y'all need me to come over there and cook y'all some collard greens and black eyed peas, something like that, man? Y'all can't be giving me this much money, man. I don't be knowing what to do with it. Man. Dang. Super chat to you, man. What I supposed to do now? Turn this into the Myro M show? Y'all know how I do. Let me go ahead and fix this right now. Man, 'cause I don't be knowing what to do with this. Hold on. Let me go ahead and fix this right now. That too much, man. You know what I'm saying? That be too much. Shout out to Myro M. Happy New Year to you. Dang. I'm off today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need your grass cut? Well, no, ain't no telling where you at. What you need me to do? Paint a ceiling or something? Like, I don't know. Man, appreciate that, Myro. The super chat. Welcome to the Colt Haynes, Tiana Gilliam, and Myro M show. Shoot. Man, I be appreciating that. I think that might be my cousin. That M might be stand for millions. Myro Millions. For real, for real. B Diva say Myro M and Colt Haynes show feature. Right. You got to put Tiana up there too now. Man, Tiana Gill, she be going in. T be going in, because that's my homie now. I call her T. T be going in. She be hitting up the Cash App like crazy, man. Shoot. Man, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the love. For real, for real. I really do. Twan, definitely, dog. I know we supposed to be setting something up, man. I definitely show up over there, man. I'm supposed to be going over there and keep pounding. I'll be honest, I had planned on doing my rounds. Okay? I had planned on doing my rounds. And I just got busy, man. You know what I'm saying? I had started out good. Because, you know, I went on C3. I even went on somebody else's show. I mean, an opposing, well, it was an Eagles fan. Shout out to Bird Gang 31. That was my first time ever going on an opposing team's YouTube. That was just something different for me, and I did it, and I was proud of that. So I went on Bird Gang 31. I don't even know if I did Panther Nation podcast, I think, since the season started. I know I've been off season, I just can't remember. But I was planning on going at everybody's show. I was planning on going on Keep Pounding TV. I was planning on doing some stuff with Shellatron. Y'all know I'm lazy. That's why I got to stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because I be lazy, man. And I be doing other stuff. Man, see, don't start that, man. Don't start. I ain't even getting into talking. I said I wasn't gonna hold y'all long, and look, I held y'all for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I messed up again. I did it again. Y'all, I'm like, I don't know why I'm like this. I don't talk a lot. But when I get on here, I get to talking. And I can't stop. Oh, and I was planning on doing this. I was going to do a meet and greet. I was talking about it with Moni, but I never said no girls allowed. I definitely wouldn't do that. I definitely would do that. But I was planning on doing something like that. And you never know. You know what I'm saying? I might get that feeling again. I might get hyped again. So I do plan on doing some stuff before I get up out of here, man. Big facts, Lord Beerus. Time do fly, bro. It do fly when you get to talking. Especially when I'm upset. I think I do my best talking when I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? I do my longest talking when I'm upset. Oh man. That's a good idea though, Shelly. A retirement party. I'm gonna set something up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to do it in Charlotte or Columbia. Ain't too many places in Columbia. But this is what I'm comfortable with, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Well, y'all, that's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate y'all letting me vent to y'all. Man. It means a whole lot, man. Cause I'll tell you, I was like super just, kind of up there about the article, and then I kind of got down here, and then, I was able to get this stuff off my chest. I was able to get this stuff off my chest, and I feel pretty good now. I feel pretty good. This team not going nowhere. Okay? I mean, I hate to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But that's just where I'm at now. Okay? I hate to be that guy. This team it's just not going nowhere. It's obvious by the record. We actually got a worse season than we did last year, and we had a COVID last year. It was real COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not it. This is not it, man. And Matt Rhule has not shown me anything that makes me feel like he can turn this thing around, man. We're not seeing no type of adjustments. We're not seeing no type of change from this guy. He's a very prideful guy. He really believes in himself, and he's not going to change that for nobody. For nobody. You hear me? All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. Please, pretty please, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane, man. I appreciate everybody who supported the channel, man. Shoot. What the world? Man, shout out to my man Twan Don. I appreciate that cash app, my guy. You hear me? Man, shout out to these super. Y'all went in with super chats, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all went in with these super chats. Myro M. Hit me up now. What do you need me to do now? Wash your car or something? Shout out to Timothy McFadden. I got a new subscriber. I must have said something you like, Tim. I must have said something you like, man. I appreciate that. Myro, let me know what you need me to do. Walk the dogs. What you need me to do? Tiana, let me know what you need me to do, girl. Who else hit me with that heavy? Colton. Man. Shoot, man. I gotta work next week. But catch me after 5. You hear me? Catch me after 5. I'll come and do something. You hear me? Y'all, go check out that article. Okay? He went in. Joe Person went in, confirmed a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You found out that really Matt Rhule is, a mark. He's a mark. He's a mark. But he's scary too, Oh, definitely. Y'all, I'm gonna think about that party for real, man. I'm gonna think about the little get together for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm glad y'all said something. And let me say this. Happy New Year's to all you Panther fans. Even if you're not a Panther fan, Happy New Year's to all of y'all. I wish y'all blessings all of 2022. You hear me? I wish y'all nothing but blessings. All of 2022, man. I wish you and your family nothing but good life, good health, and strength. You hear me? I'm talking like an old person now. But Happy New Year to everybody. I love all of y'all. 2022 is going to be better. You hear me? 2022 is going to be the best year you ever had. I'm speaking that right now. You hear me? That's how we be talking. See, that's how you supposed to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Not talking all crazy. You supposed to be just, look, man. 2022 going to be the best year you ever had. You got to speak it. All right, y'all. I'll go. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all Sunday, man. I'll see y'all Sunday. All right. I'm gone.